Hi, welcome to another Power Blast podcast. Hey everyone, Perry Tinsley here, creator of the Power Blast podcast, owner of PutYourselfFirst.com, and founder of Team Power Blast. Today I'm going to talk about vegetables. Man, I used to hate those things. It's been a long process to do that. So to do a podcast about this one particular vegetable that absolutely repulsed me, if that's a word, right? It just, man, grossed me out. May still gross some of you out. I'm talking about cauliflower. Man, I don't know when I was growing up if it was the smell, if it was the way it was made or whatever. I avoided vegetables at all costs, and so has been getting healthy and fit over the years, and I think taste buds change every few years. You try new things, you get to like them. Well, this little gem has been on our radar the past few days. I wanted to share with you just kind of a few little discoveries which I really didn't know much about. Now, I've used a little bit of cauliflower and stuff, and I think kind of when we get around to Thanksgiving stuff, I love mashed potatoes, but don't have potatoes too often. And when we get to close to Thanksgiving, we would make a little combination of cauliflower and potato mash, kind of a half and half sort of thing. Mashed potatoes. I know some people just substitute, don't even use potatoes, they use just cauliflower and just steam it, mash it, and make it just like regular potatoes. It works remarkably well. There's recipes you can Google out there. And then along the way, we tried this Ultimate Reset, and there was a recipe in there called curried cauliflower, which you just broke the florets up and you mixed up kind of a little curry sauce and just kind of baked it and coated it with it, and it was just fantastic and so filling. So this past week, my wife was very, it's just like, I really want pizza, and pizza kept coming up. And so she started Googling and came across this very highly rated pizza crust recipe made from, you guessed it, cauliflower. And so we made it. One turned out really well. Nice, crispy, light, very tasty. The house smelled incredible. The other one, I think probably because we had a little bit too much moisture in the mix itself, was a little bit more flimsy. You couldn't pick it up and hold it. But we ate it with a fork. It was absolutely incredible. So you can see the video here and how we put things together, and used a food processor to blend it up, and just added a few key ingredients, rolled it out onto, I think we were supposed to use parchment paper, but we didn't have that at the time, and then just used a baking stone to put that on there, and then topped it with our own things. We love the Hawaiian pizza, but you can make a veggie pizza or whatever you want that works for you. So that was one of the recent discoveries that I wanted to share with you. The other one, it's football season, and so a lot of times people turn to making these big crock pot type of recipes with buffalo wings. As a matter of fact, we were just in Buffalo Wild Wings the other day, and so Hillary once again got on a site. I don't know how she came upon it, but Melissa Costello from Carmichael, she's the chef for Tony Horton. She put together a lot of the recipes for Ultimate Reset on that site, and the recipe will be here in the podcast, the link. Breaking these little babies down into little florets, little bite-sized things, and putting together a mixture that you coat this with, a really healthy mixture, and then putting on kind of a buffalo sauce, made them like buffalo wings. She called them buffalo collie wings. And we were just going to have it for an appetizer during the football game. And after we got done just having one head of cauliflower, we were so stuffed that we didn't even have dinner that night. But it was so good. We kept going back. We thought we'd just have a couple, and we ended up eating the whole thing and going, all right, we've got to do this again. So that's why I want to do this podcast for you, to get it out. Cauliflower, all the benefits. I know a lot of great digestive properties, antioxidant properties, low glycemic index, just an amazing, I suppose it could be in the superfood category. I'm not sure, but just a lot of great things. High in vitamin C, I know that, and I believe a lot of fiber, which probably helps with the digestive stuff too. But I can see why a lot of people use it in stir fries. But if you go out and do a little Google, I went and did a Google search that said things you can make with cauliflower. It's mind-blowing, even beyond the mashed potatoes and pizza crusts and wings and other things besides your typical way to make it. So anyway, I just wanted to share that with you. I know you're always looking for kind of another healthy way to, eat some things, get more vegetables, a little more fiber into your eating plan, and even using a gross thing like cauliflower. Now you're going to turn around, your mindset's going to be totally different. You're going to be like, oh my gosh, I'm making these things from now on. So there you are. And if you do make the recipe, if you've got a couple other recipes out there that you've tried, message me back, and we might make it and feature it on a podcast at some point. But would love to hear from you and how it's working for you and what you've discovered. Remember, it's never too late. We'll see you next week.